Okay? There's 2 regulators on the table, which will be that table. And so who's my victim?
Me.
Pick a regulator. What's he looking for?
O-ring.
What if there's not one? Just ask me for it. And I just pop this one over here. Okay, so I'll say something like, you just got done adjusting this patient on the floor and now he's complaining of shortness of breath. What does that tell you? Is he conscious or unconscious?
Conscious.
Yeah, he's complaining, right? You think some oxygen might help him. Go ahead and give him some oxygen. So what's Bobby gonna be wearing?
Gloves.
He's gonna be wearing some gloves. And what else does he have for PPE so I don't have to ask?
My mask.
What mask?
Respiration mask.
Oxygen delivery device.
Oxygen.
Non-repeating.
Resuscitation mask is over there.
Yes,
Her.
we don't need that.
Okay. Go ahead and put your gloves on so that you can see how it feels to work with your gloves on, which is what we suggested earlier in this class. Is everybody doing
Well,
this?
she was in there.
Gloves on.
She was having a chat.
Oh, all the gloves are right here.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay. Now I shouldn't have to ask him anything at this point. What's he gonna tell me?
What it is, how he knows it's oxygen.
Tell me how you know it's oxygen.
It says it. It's got a green label. Got that sticker there and the 2 5-pin.
No, not that sticker there. I don't believe that
Sorry,
does anything. And if it is,
actually stamped.
Stamped. That sticker, I don't know what that is.
Sticker.
And it has a 2-5 pin index. Okay. Got to give me 3 of those 4.
2.
5
So
pin,
green
and anything
oxygen,
close
2-5.
is acceptable. If you go 2-5 pin something, that's fine. We're not nitpicking. What you gonna do next? He wants to make sure it's facing away from everybody, right? So it blows away over towards Jacob or something. Cool. Now what?
Jacob blows. Put this on.
Okay. Now he just lost a safety point. What do you
Yeah.
do?
You
look
brought
at
it
the hand
in
away.
with the hand.
If you're gonna, oh, now he took his hands off.
See,
He lost
okay.
a safety point.
So, yeah,
He's down to like
it's
an
easier to
88
put it
already. He
down.
hadn't even done nothing yet.
Yeah.
That's
88.
Yeah, because each point is like 6.
Don't
Because
do
it's like
that.
16 total.
Yeah, I get it.
Put it on.
I would have.
So we lost both safety points, and the best score you get now is 88.
Are you
So be careful with your safety issues.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Okay, here's another safety issue. He's got the valve facing away. That's good. He opens it all the way, turns back 1 turn. I don't care if it's a half, a quarter, whatever. Just turn it a little bit. Now what's he gonna tell me?
Pressure.
Pressure and safe residual.
1200.
1200
Safe
pressure.
residuals 2.
And what's safe residual mean?
You want to
Don't
leave
go
that much
past
in the
that.
tank. So
He's taking a test.
Sorry.
What's safe residual mean?
It's how much you want to leave in the tank so it doesn't oxidize.
So it doesn't oxidize, right? Moisture doesn't get in there. That's cool. So it's for tank preservation, that's all. Okay, go ahead. What you gonna set it on?
10.
10. He's gonna put his thumb, not finger, thumb. His thumb makes it go faster. Because this guy here is not breathing very good.
Got it.
Boom, just lost another point. What didn't he do?
Ask for permission.
Ask for permission, didn't get consent. What's he want to say? 4 things.
I see you're having trouble breathing.
Yep. This is
This
oxygen.
is oxygen. It may help you.
I think it may help. May I give you some? You're not asking if they want it. Do you want some? That's not what you're asking.
You
Because
want it?
hypoxic people get loopy. Tell them they need it, but just get their permission to give it.
Okay.
Say
Okay?
it one more time.
I see you're having trouble breathing. This is oxygen. I think it may help. May I give you some? And then I'll sit over here by my table and go, yeah, hurry up. Okay? So we're going to do this. We're going to monitor, and then I might say, and I don't ask everybody this, but the ones I do ask, usually I don't like you if I ask you these questions. Not really. But just periodically I'll ask somebody, so what happens if every time he breathes the bag collapses and doesn't refill?
Turn it up a little bit.
What could be wrong and how would you fix it?
Nose.
There's going to be some choices, right? What could be wrong? You said kink in a
Kink in
hose.
a hose.
How do you fix it?
Unkick it.
Okay, what else could be wrong?
Not enough pressure.
Or they're over breathing the bags, what we say. Like that, right? So you got to turn it up to what? 15, that's the next one. Hopefully that'll solve it.
Hole
What
in
else
the
could
bag.
be wrong? The hole in the bag. And how would you fix that?
Place the bag.
You might have to replace it, or if you had tape or something, you could fix it. Just depending on whatever your situation is. So it's just all common sense stuff. Okay, so we're monitoring our patient, and then I'll say discontinue the oxygen. Let's make sure he takes the mask off first, right? Then turns it off. If you do it the other way, you lose a point. So we bled it down to 0. See how easy that came off? So if there's no pressure, it should come right off.
So is that
Okay.
80?
Is what, 80? His
My
score?
score?
Well, he lost 3 points, so yeah, he's around 82 or something. So then I'm going to ask you to give me 2 reasons why this patient or any patient might need oxygen.
Feel free to chime in, guys.
Drunk.
Respiratory stress.
Drunk is not a reason to give oxygen to somebody unless they're.
Altered mental status.
Altered mental
Well, I'm
status.
going for that one.
What else?
Have like a
Diabetic coma?
Shock.
Shock?
loss of blood.
Those
through-
are maybes, but
Hyperglycemia?
hypo.
Hypo. I see.
More likely hypo, because remember from class order,
It'll go
what?
crazy.
No, what do they do if they're hypoglycemic? What are you going to hear? I kind of demonstrated for you.
Agonal gas.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Snoring while you
snoring
talk.
respirations, right? They're going to be sweaty and stuff, so they'd probably benefit from some oxygen.
Yeah.
What are some others?
Loss of blood.
Loss of blood,
How much
severe.
blood?
A lot.
Give me an example of an injury that would give you a substantial
Breaking
breaking.
Broken femur.
Getting your legs severed in a hacksaw machine.
Amputation?
Amputation. You heard it here first.
You never know. He's maybe got up there.
What else? You guys remember the categories I gave you last week? Respiratory, cardiac, trauma, environmental, altered mental status.
Oh yeah.
Any of
Inhaling
those
toxins.
categories, there's a bunch underneath there.
What if we give you those 5?
No, those are just categories.
Besides, if he gives us 2, and you're the next one to come in, you gave us the same 2 he did, he's gonna say, give me another one. Give me another one. If you're the last one to come in,
You might be here a long
take you a
time.
while.
So it's good to know. If you know the categories, you can think of what comes under those categories. You have lots of options. Okay?